Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of Blue and Gold Anniversaries. I'm staff writer Andrew Owens here with senior editor Lou Emoji. This week we're going to go back 25 years, November 11th, 1989, when Notre Dame played SMU and extended its school record winning streak to 22 games with a thumping after the Mustangs had come off the death penalty. Lou, what happened that Saturday?
I feel very old. You guys weren't even born. Douglas Farmer, our camera guy here, plus Andrew Owens here, and also writing. It was a half a lifetime ago for me, and I still remember it like yesterday. You went through a bad period there in the 1980s there where you were wondering, gosh, is Notre Dame ever going to regain its glory? And so in 1988 they win the national title under third-year head coach Lou Holtz, and then they continue that streak, and they broke that record of 21 consecutive victories set by the great 1940s team that went unbeaten from 46 through 49. But there were two ties in there against Army, 0-0, the famous game in 1946, and also against USC in 1948. So Notre Dame did go 39 consecutive games without a defeat in the 1940s, but a winning streak is different. There were no ties or anything else like that. And it was an anticlimactic game because SMU was horrible that year, obviously coming off the death penalty there, just starting up football again all over. They lost a game to Houston 95-21 that year, if you can imagine. But the interesting thing is Notre Dame is up in the game late, 59-6, and Rusty Setzer, like third or fourth tailback at that time, speedster, he was instructed that if he has a breakaway to run out of bounds. And he broke free, had about a 25-yard gain, and at the 6-yard line he stepped out of bounds. And everyone in the stadium is like, what's going on? He could have just stepped into the end zone. And later he revealed that Coach Holtz had told him that, hey, we don't want to make this embarrassing and run up the score. And not only that, he ran out at the 6-yard line. Next 3 or 4 plays, Notre Dame takes a delay of game penalty to keep moving back so that they can't score and not even attempt a field goal. Well, guess what? After the game, or later that weekend, Jack Pardee, the coach of the Houston team that annihilated SMU 95-21, says Notre Dame should be investigated for point shaving. So that's one of those times when you think about, boy, you can't win for losing sometimes.
Well, someone should have asked him why he didn't score 100. Why did he stop at 95?
Exactly, that would be point shaving too at that point too. But that was considered like a first world problem at Notre Dame back then. With the way things were going.
Well, Notre Dame's winning streak went to 23 the next week before losing to Miami to snap it at 23. So now Notre Dame's at a one-game winning streak. It'll take till 2016 to get up to 23. But
yeah, you don't appreciate it. And I wrote a column before that game too, just saying years from now we'll be talking about just what an incredible achievement that was. Because back then it was like you didn't win by enough, and the defense is playing, bend but don't break, and God, Tony Rice is just not a great passer. He runs the option too much and everything, and man, you look back on those days and say, holy smokes, that was such a special, special time.
Well, that does it for us. We'll be back next week.